channel. It's your girl Nani back again with another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to this channel if you're new here, and if you are not, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing, and also sharing my content. I really appreciate you all, and thank you so much for the support. Another thing I would love for you guys to do is when the ads pop up on my videos, please do not skip the ads. Please watch the ads so I can get some coins, okay? So if you really want to help me and you really want to push this channel to grow, or to grow with me, then please make sure you watch the ads, make sure you also subscribe, and make sure you comment before you leave the video and like. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys tips. I'm going to be giving upcoming students tips on how to survive in Bulgaria during their first year. Things in Bulgaria are done a bit differently, okay? So one of the first thing that you will notice in your timetable is that you may have 7:30 classes. Yep. Now that I'm in fourth year, we actually have classes at 7:15. 7:15, you're supposed to be in your seminar. So okay, the first tip that I have for you guys is you need to have a routine and you need to be a planner, okay? The best thing you can do is to plan your day. Like, you need to plan ahead of time, okay? So let's say, for example, you know that tomorrow you have a 7:30 physics class, or you have a 7:30, I don't know, parasitology class or something. So the day before that, you need to have planned to, you need to have basically, of course, you need to prepare for your seminars. So when you go to your seminars, the first thing that one thing that you need to also know is that you need to be prepared for your seminars. Your seminars are not your lectures. Those professors or teachers, they're not there to actually teach you the material. They're there to answer your questions, anything you found difficult while reading your lectures or reading your books. Like, if you have questions, then you can ask them and they can elaborate on those points. So seminars are not really to teach you, it's just really to reiterate what has already been taught during the lecture. I hope that makes sense. So my first tip for you guys is to have a routine and have a schedule. So the day before, you need to plan yourself. You need to make sure you go to bed on time, and you need to, of course, put an alarm if you are a heavy sleeper, so that you wake up on time for that seminar. If you don't have a routine, you're going to definitely fall behind. You are not gonna keep up with everything that's going on. So make sure you are a planner, and by planning, I mean you're planning ahead of time. You're saying to yourself, okay, today I have physics and I have anatomy tomorrow. I have those seminars. So the day before, or maybe 2 days, or even during the weekend, you can plan for those classes. You can study for those classes, so that if the professor asks a question in class, you can say one thing, or you kind of like understand what is going on. If they're talking about a certain, like a specific topic, you know what is going on. If you are not disciplined enough and you go to your seminar and you have not read anything, you have not even scanned through the lecture to see what it's about or looked what topic the seminar is about, you are going to get lost during the class. When they are speaking about something, you're going to be like, I don't know what the hell they are on about. You won't pay attention. Whereas if you had planned yourself to study, to read through the content of that day, you will most likely be pushed to listen to what is going on, and you would most likely be focused, you know. So that's what I'm saying. You need to have a routine, you need to be a planner, you need to have a schedule, okay? So that's the first tip. I had to reiterate that because it's actually very important. When you wake up one of those days where you haven't planned anything, you haven't, you know, like set what you want to do that day, sometimes the day just goes by like that. and you haven't done anything. And that's what happened to me actually yesterday. Yesterday it was the day off and I didn't film a video. I wanted to film a video. I didn't film a video. I didn't study. I didn't do anything because I did not plan how my day was meant to be. If the day before I told myself that okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this at this time, this, I would most likely stick to those timing. But if you don't plan, then the day is just going to come and go just like that. So the second tip I can give you is, as an upcoming student, you are going to be going to your lectures because you're a first year student, you're a first year medical student, you really want to seem serious, you want to get this thing, you know, you're excited and definitely enjoy the journey. Yes, so that's why I'm giving you guys the basic tips that, you know, will make your life a little bit easier, you know what I mean, when you come to Bulgaria. So the next thing I would suggest is taking a bottle of water with you to class. It may seem stupid or it may seem like, duh, of course I'm gonna carry a bottle of water, but you will be shocked how many people don't actually bring a bottle of water with them to class, and they have a full day of lectures and seminars, and you finish at 5 o'clock, you find yourself not having a bottle of water, and then you're thirsty during like a class. You can't really go out to go and get some water, you know what I mean. Yes, you can buy it outside, but budgeting, you need to budget. As a medical student, I need to film a video on that. Yeah, definitely carry a bottle of water with you because that will definitely help you during your seminars and throughout the day. Just keep yourself hydrated so that your mind and your body can be in sync. Okay, so please make sure you don't forget your bottle of water at home before you leave for your seminar or your lecture that day. Okay, another great thing I believe is really important for upcoming medical student or those that are going to start in October is that you guys should actually buy an iPad. I wish I had bought an iPad when I was in first year because I think it's so handy. Like it's just better to have an iPad because I have so many books. If you look behind me, I have so many, you know, notebooks I'm actually selling at the moment. I have so many books that I've like accumulated around because I take my notes on paper. And honestly, as a medical student, I think having an iPad is such an essential tool because you can keep your notes in one thing. You know that okay, if I want to revisit my anatomy or my histology or cytology, I can easily just find it. But if I want to go back to those notes, I have to go through my books, and honestly that is not handy. That is not something I really want to go through. You know, I would rather just go on YouTube or go online to actually find the information. It's not a must to get an iPad, but I just believe it's very handy. It's very beneficial. It's beneficial to you as a student because you can use that iPad for the whole duration of your degree. Okay, and if you start from first year, you are going to get used to it, and by the time you're in like, I don't know, fourth year like me, trust me, you have all your notes in one place. You will know how to take your notes, you will know how to save your notes and everything that is important regarding your medical studies, you know. So that's what I'm saying. If you can afford it, definitely get an iPad earlier than later. If you can afford it right now, do get it in first year, but if you cannot, then you know, subsequent years that come by, then you can get it then. But it's better to get it earlier than later. That's what I'm saying. So now when it comes to exams, the next tip I'm going to give you guys is having a study partner or having a study group. This is going to make things easier for you. It's going to motivate you somehow. It's going to also make you feel like you're not alone. I have a study partner. I have many study partners. So you need to have friends that will help you study. Okay, that's what I mean. You need to have like accountability partners. So if you have a friend that you can study with, that will make things very, very easy in medical school, and it will definitely save your life, especially when you are about to have maybe a colloquium and you haven't really been doing much during the semester. You can easily go to your friend and be like, what do you know, girl? Tell me. And then they're just going to tell you the facts or the most important things, and that can literally save you from failing a colloquium, even an exam sometimes. So have a study group, have a study partner, and yeah, just be open to studying with other people. But if you're someone that loves studying by yourself, that's also totally fine. You can also even study online. You know, everything is done remotely nowadays, so you can study from your home and your friend can study from their home. You can do that on a Zoom call, on a Google meeting. You know, there's many ways you can really like make your life easier in medical school, and that's one of the ways I believe is very, very, very important. Okay, very important. So the next thing I'm going to tell you guys is be more outgoing in first year, in second year. Okay, no, not really in second year because you have anatomy, which is the biggest exam you will have, but in first year, honestly, just have fun. Have fun, have fun, have fun. In first year, explore Bulgaria more, go out more, go to the beach, go to clubs, go to I don't know, to different cities in Bulgaria. Just explore, 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 and don't be to yourself, you know. Don't be like me. Okay, so make sure you go out there, explore what this city is about, Varna is about, or even if you're in Plovdiv or another city, just make sure you explore the place. Make sure you know, try different things, foods, drinks. Like, just be a student, just be young. Okay, be young and enjoy first year because it's not that hectic. First year is literally just the screening process to make sure that all the students are at the same level. So honestly, you have all the time in the world in first year. Take your time to hang out with friends, party, do all the things you need to do, because, and of course, take your studies seriously. I'm not saying you need to forget your books. What I'm saying is, do have that fun, because the years that are coming later, you don't want to regret it. Okay, so yeah, do have fun in first year and don't take yourself too seriously as well. And yeah, everything will be fine. So have more fun and chill out, go out with friends, explore, travel. And yeah, so now the final tip that I have for you guys is to be patient. You have to be patient with your studies. You are just starting first year. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have such a long road ahead. Honestly, 3 years ago I was like, oh my god, 6 more years after I've studied for 4 years, after I've done a degree for 4 years. Like, that's such a, honestly, the time goes by like this. You will not realize it. The time goes by like this. That's what I'm saying again. You need to make the most of your studies. Like, you need to make the most of the years you are a student. Have fun while you're going through this medical journey. Do not stop your life and just feel like, okay, medicine is all I can do, medicine is all I have, and that's it. You need to live while you're studying. Okay, you cannot put your life on hold just because you're doing medicine. You can do so many other things when you're a student. You can join societies, you can form societies, you can join football clubs, you can do so many things. You can open a business. There's so many things you can do as a medical student. So do not limit yourself and be like, oh, I'm in medical school now, there's nothing, I can't do anything else. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You have to be patient. This journey you're embarking on is something that is for a lifetime, and you have to practice patience. Okay, you have to be patient and you have to be grateful as well, because you have to be grateful with the position or the starting point at which you are. Because if you're not grateful, then honestly you're just going to lose focus. You're going to lose the vision that you hold for yourself. Like, yes, you are in a different country. Yes, it's not the best option that you would have wanted for yourself, or it's not, oh, you wanted to get in your home country but you couldn't. So many other factors, negative factors that you will see when it comes to studying abroad, but you need to keep your head up. You have to keep your head up, and you have to be patient, hardworking, confident. You have to be enthusiastic. You have to be hardworking, and honestly, everything will be fine. You don't feel like you're not smart enough. Don't feel like you're not intelligent enough. Don't feel like you don't belong here just because you're abroad. No, don't feel like you're less off because you're studying abroad. Those are some of the feelings that many students that come abroad may experience. Just be grateful for the journey, be grateful for the opportunity, and honestly, once you're grateful, you will see that, wow, so many other things will open up to you. You know, practice gratitude, and honestly, it will make things so much easier for you. Okay, your journey is different from the next person. Be patient. You're on this path for yourself. You are your own competition. do not compete with anybody in medical school. Compete to improve only yourself. Yeah, so that's basically all for today's video, guys. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like some of these tips, please make sure you thumbs up the video, subscribe, share, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.